Welcome to Wayne Fetish. I'm your host, US Pantera. Another Darling in the Franxx wallpaper going on. We have got the Artti. I can't. Farty. Okay, said it. You happy? Fucking child over here. He can't call a company that and not have me include Farty at the end of it. And it looks like it's the TOs. It ain't. That's a 10. This is the Artti T10. And you only can tell if you go on the back in very small font. There's T10. Okay, cool. What are we looking at? It is a 14.2 millimeter planar. And I got them and I guessed the price. I know what it is, but I guessed the price. Is like, all right, cute little packaging, right? Nice little box. 14 millimeter planars. Those like something like the Z12, S12. Those are like in the $170 range. This was pretty nice though. You got the case, you got the wire, you get to choose 4.4 or 3.5. Not here. You get to actually physically choose. But look at them. They kind of look like, the way I was describing it to myself is a 1980s industrial test thing. Like this is like some weird textured plastic. I like it. I like the industrial look of it. It's just connector, wire, thing, silver dollop just for fucking funs. I've got the, actually I'm going to change tips right now. These tips are the Sedna X elastics. I'm going to go full dumb and we're going to put on the render tips because they do some slap and bass. They do some slap and bass. You're going to go in my ear without giving me some sort of ear aids. I don't want ear aids. That's the worst. And I think rendering them will be a little bit more potent. If I had to describe these IEMs, I would say, oh, these are going to be worth about $250. And they're not. They're $69. And then there's a 15% coupon. And then we got to yell about this piece of paper here because I don't like this. It says stuff on it that I disapprove of. When you buy an item, if this sort of shit comes with it, you have to let people know so that they can hate on it. Because I really like the way these sound. These are a solid 8. They're really a focused treble planar. Oh, currently listening on the WA7 Fireflies. You know, I'm going to let Asterisk Schematic Tales play. So this piece of paper says, hey, if you take a photo of the product from Volchoi, which is where you can buy this, and give it a 5-star rating, and then post it on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and then leave it up for 72 hours and take a screenshot, we'll give you $10. That's bullshit. Don't do it. All right? That is some bullshit purchasing of... I hate that. I hate it. That said, these would probably earn a 5-star rating from a lot of people. I feel my neck just automatically doing this. Oh, you know, I just realized I'm trying with the new tips. So let's switch it back. No. Whoa, that was up loud. So these are a nice, succulent planar. They deliver. At first, I thought they were a really big dynamic, but it makes more sense that they're planar because of the treble. The treble is a little bit sweeter, a little bit more in your face. Good sound stage, excellent low end delivery. I would say these are almost like a grown up big brother to the S12s. What are the other planars? I'm just close my eyes and I cover my face and I'm like, can I even, you know what? Hold on. We're going to take a trip. We're going on a field trip, everybody. Because my original organization of my IEM collection, just got to move you, got to pick you up. Put you here. I think you're my original box. My original thing was planars, mix bag, and then dynamics at the bottom. So these are some older planars. The Tangzus, those are great. Like the T10s, those are great. 7 hertz AE, fantastic. Those are also like $240, and these are $69 with a coupon. T2. Those are those weird gold planars. I don't even count those. Like the pandas. I really like the tin pandas. And here, the Moondrop. What the fuck were you? The Stellaris? Those are really good. So that's all planar. Oh, and those. The green ones. And the problem is I can't even remember how many there are, never mind what they sounded like in this far into the game. I would have to ignore all amps, DACs, headphones, speakers, and just focus on IEMs and just constantly cycle through them to remember even what the hell their sound signatures were. So, I mean, it's like nearly impossible for me to just go back and by memory and be like, oh, I'll compare this memory-wise to every other planar IEM I've ever listened to. Ain't fucking happening. So what I'm basically going to do is I'm going to take this from a price point and what I think about when I think about price points and what I would recommend. And I'd be like, oh, you can get a 10 dynamic, you can get this, you can get that. These are absolutely all they have to be to get a positive review on this channel is worth the money. And even if they weren't on sale for 15% off, $69 is a dumb amount of money for a 14mm planar that has this much clarity, staging, presence. I like the tonality of vocals. Because people will ask me all the time, like, hey, Zeos, but how does that compare to? And they go back 12 months ago when I've been 117 fucking IEMs through it. They're like, how about that one that you sold in the yard sale? I don't know. I only have the here and now. It's the only way this channel is going to survive. And so I have the here and now and the AI fucking mouse. Did it tell you it's an AI mouse pad? I didn't know it at the time. I ordered it. I'm like, oh, look, plants and cats. My girlfriend loves plants. I like cats. Wait, what's wrong with that cat's head? And why is that plant merging into that pot? And none of these letters on these books are real. Oh, fuck. This is an AI mouse pad. Still very nice. And I can bring up I'll probably have a second channel video. I have Zeo's second channel, which used to be the sound demo channel. Or I might bring up like a discussion on AI art because it's really like a mixed bag. Because, I mean, a lot of the mouse pads you see in this channel are just from Amazon. They're just, $20 mouse pad. And I can't verify at all that any of the artwork on there has been licensed from the creator. So it's good chance it's just stolen art. Now, would you rather have me have a stolen art mouse pad just that I found on Amazon and bought for $21? Or would you rather have AI generated shit that really isn't stolen, unless you get into that really philosophical question about AI art? And this has like a weird cabbage monster that's growing in the middle of this pot that's merging into another pot. Like, this is bad AI art, but at least it's created specifically for this. Unless it wasn't, then you're fucked. Then you're extra fucked. Whatever. Point is, I like the TOs. We're going to call them the TOs. I think under $100, if I had to pick like 5 IEMs, this would definitely be a contender for top 5 IEM. Despite what your signatures are, what accessories you like, build quality, just for sheer sound, I think you're going to have a hard time finding many that are going to do as good a job as this IEM is doing. It's just, at one point it sounds relaxed, like it's now Sublime is on, and it sounds, well, Sublime. It's stepped back. You've got good, smooth, low end going. Sublime's got a lot of boom, 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 boom. I like it. I'm jamming there. Then something like Heavy comes on, and you back the volume down a little bit, and it still delivers all the detail you'd expect from a high-end headphone, never mind an IEM. People don't understand why I keep doing IEM. A lot of people in the main channel don't come to In-Ear Fetish because I don't care about IEMs. But IEMs can deliver more quality per dollar, more sound, more music per dollar than any other form. You can get a $100 IEM, a $100 speaker, and a $100 headphone. That IEM is going to be fucking leagues better at letting you know what that music feels like and is. So this is an amazing example of I can't name you a $69 fucking headphone and certainly not a $69 speaker that will come even fucking close to the experience you're having with these. This is Petra Magoni Roxanne. Roxanne, you don't have to put... It's like a really like jazz acoustic cover of Roxanne, and I'd love to be able to tell it to you, but copyright. This is gorgeous. They sound gorgeous. They look gorgeous too. I love this look. This just like medical grade plastic. It looks like raw, like 3D printed plastic. That's like the natural color. Like don't even color it in. And then, you put on my tips or any other sealing tips and you got a little more of that presence. I definitely would recommend render tips or Taconi foams or anything. All the tips I recommend, by the way, are in the description of every video, in case you're wondering. Because if you're going to start collecting IEMs, you're going to have more than 4. If you have 4 IEMs, you need at least 4 different tips to try. Taconi foams, I like the Sedna Fit Elastics as like my default silicone. I would recommend my render tips, even though it sounds like I'm just shilling for myself. They're $12. The amount of affiliate I get for that is like $1. So thank you for the $1. But those are the most sealing. And then I love these Duno SS, which are the little tube ones, because they get it. They give you the same feel of silicone, but they actually like fucking fit. They're forced to fit in your goddamn head. Those are like my big 4 that I'll run through. And I did notice a difference going from like the topping A90D, which is a very powerful headphone amp, but it's not a very soft or warm one. And I noticed going from this to this to this to that, and I like the tubes the best. Something about that WAS 7 Fireflies is just, I don't pull it out often enough. And I thank Jack Wu for leaving it here, but it feels like cheat. It feels like I'm cheating because planar headphones don't really like a tube amp because they're very low impedance and it messes up with the tubes. But a planar IEM has got so little draw that the tube's actually able to just do it just fine. Just fucking fine. So if you're looking for a 14 millimeter, if you're looking for an IEM, fuck what it's inside of it. I don't care what's inside of this. If you're powered by souls, children's souls, that's great. Where'd you get them? I don't care. As long as it's the right price, $70, can deliver something better than the competition, which in this case is just detail and staging. It's a wide, detailed IEM. Usually it's a wide, soft IEM. Let's say wide, detailed IEM. And it's doing it with a little bit more. This will be another concern is, well, Zeos, I wanted to sound the same on anything. I don't want to have to look for a stacker. It does actually improve as you swap it around different amplifiers. So I can only tell you from what I've got on my desk. By the way, all these things linked on the description if I have them on my desk. But yeah, and the wire is, again, you can order it with a 3.5 or a 4.4. And it feels very, very reminiscent of my other collab cable. In fact, it's not 100% the same because this is my Chimera cable is a 2-wire twist that goes into a single wire, but this is a 4-wire. But look, like the colors are like the same, like it's the same fucking like weird step siblings, step brother. What are you doing? No. So yeah, I mean, you don't get to change the heads like you can on my Chimera cable. I don't take this out enough. Everything's overshadowed by the goddamn purple asylum. But yeah, no, I would absolutely give this a full recommendation. It's getting a 9. All right, these are getting a 9. They're almost perfect. It would be perfect if they came with interchangeable heads for 4.4 and 3.5, and if they came with a better variety of tips. The tips are kind of boring. They're just silicone. But yeah, no, for sound, I'm giving these a fucking 9. Right? I could bullshit about desk mats and wires, how they look similar to other things, but at the end of the day, that's what a 9 out of 10 IEM should sound like. It should be engaging. It should make you want to hear the next track and the next track and the next. It should make you want to test it on different amps and try different tips. And this one did that. So congratulations. Shutting this off now because it's been how long? 14 fucking minutes. I gotta go. We gotta go. We'll run it a Darling and the Franks wallpapers soon enough. And then there'll be new things. Not fucked up plants and weird cats with snoots and I don't know what's going on here.